Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, AJ Kimura, in the building. I'm about to go live on the Scar Radio. You guys, I've got a special guest, the one and only, the only person that can actually talk about Nigeria and talk about things going on in Nigeria. I mean, the only person that can actually talk about the country like the way she wants to talk about, but I'm not even going to boost everything, you guys. I hope you guys are tuning in, www.thescarradio.com. I hope you guys are following us on all of our social media platforms. Our Instagram is Scar Radio. Our Twitter is Scar Radio. Our Facebook is Scar Radio. Our Twitter is Scar_radio. Sorry, guys. And then we also have a YouTube, you guys. Make sure you guys tune in, like, comment, and subscribe, you guys, because if you miss anything out, you can be able to go to our YouTube and see all my little gist, all my little beautiful outfit, all my little, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you guys, keep it locked. I have somebody in the studio that's very important to me, you guys. When I come back, I will be introducing her to you guys. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. It's the Midday Charge. Yeah.
Go. Your frequency is now charged.
Welcome back to the Scar Radio Midday Charge. It's still your sexy host, EJ Kimura. And I told you guys before I took a break that I got somebody special to me in the studio today, you guys. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you guys. The most beautiful girl, Nigeria. Like, you guys don't even understand. You guys think we always have anybody in the studio, but I tell you guys, I bring you guys the hottest guest ever. Miss Oluchi, please introduce yourself to our listeners. Let them know what's up and who you are and what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey EJ, hey everybody. So I'm Oluchi BK, the most beautiful girl in Nigeria.
Wait a minute, say it again, okay, so they can understand.
The most beautiful girl in Nigeria, 2021. Okay. I'm also your Miss World Nigeria, 2021. Okay.
I love it.
I know, it's so good to be on here.
It's so good to see you, baby girl. Yo, if you guys don't know, I have a history with Oluchi. You know, we're from the States. I'm from Dallas, Texas. She's from Dallas, Texas. So it's so exciting to see somebody else coming from Dallas, Texas, and leaving our comfort. You know, we left our comfort.
We did.
People don't understand that we're very comfortable. For us to come and relocate here to try to chase our dreams, man. Right. I salute you, Oluchi, and I think what you're doing is such a motivation to a lot of girls out there that want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so proud of you. Y'all,
we're just following after your footsteps.
They're like,
we were like, oh my gosh, she's going back, and then you're thriving and you're doing so well for yourself.
Girl, let me tell you something. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get into it with Oluchi so she can explain to you guys the process and what it took her to get to where she's at right now. But we're gonna take a little music break. We're gonna be right back after this. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. It's still the Midday Charge. Yeah.
Go. Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
It's still your sexy host, EJ Kimura, in the building, and I got my girl, Miss Oluchi, in here with me. Yes, it's so hard for me to say most beautiful girl. How do you abbreviate it? MBGN. Let me just say MBGN. Yeah. Let me not mistaken it with BBN. You know, MBGN. Okay, so Oluchi, please give the listeners, because we have a lot of international listeners and also local listeners. Can you let them know exactly what it is that inspired you to actually take this path? Because people don't understand. Madam Oluchi here is a nurse. Like, she went to school for a long, you know, in America, you have to go to school for a long time to be a nurse, for you to have your master's in nursing and all the above. Like, for you to go through all that stress in school is hard. For you to go through all that stress in school, for you to leave that to come back to Nigeria, what made you feel like, okay, because I know you did a lot of pageant stuff in the States,
yes,
right? Mm-hmm. What made you feel like you were ready to make this big move? And what, like, come on, let us know a little bit about it.
Girl, listen, so it was a couple things. I feel like this year, first of all, I'm gonna start with this because this is like pretty much one of my biggest motivations in life. I lost my dad 10 years ago. Okay. So this year was 10 years. It was just almost like a tribute and like very symbolic for me to come back this year. But, you know, I prayed about it, girl. You know, you got to include God in everything.
God
first. So I prayed about it. And with the fact that I had just worked through like the entire COVID, because I work in the ER and ICU. So, girl, I was like choked up with work. I was very stressed.
Did you get COVID-19?
Girl, I did actually. I did. I got it in August, right before I actually came back for MBGN.
Oh, wow.
I know. It was a struggle. Girl, this journey has been exhausting, but it's been so fulfilling. And so after that, you know, just working the whole COVID-19, and I'd done a couple of pageants in the past, and this was almost like a fulfillment of a prophecy that I'd gotten like 3 years ago. So it was just like perfect timing, you know, like when things just aligned perfectly. Yeah. I started travel nursing. I had time to be able to leave and come back, and it's been a rodeo, but it's been great.
Oh God, I love hearing the journey. I have to ask you some other more personal questions, but before we take a little break, I want you to let them know the process of this whole pageant world. Is it as easy as it is, or is it something that you feel like anybody can do unless you have a good backbone?
So I feel like no, you gotta have one major support system. You gotta understand who you are. You can't come into a pageant where you without any confidence, girl. They will eat you alive. Just like with anything that you do. So I think the biggest thing is being sure of yourself, knowing that even if you go for a pageant, you're not always just going to win. You're going to show who you are, and hopefully, whatever pageant is aligns with who you are and accepts you. Because when you start to change and then it's not a whole dream, girl, it just don't work. So you just have to be really confident in who you are, irrespective if you don't win or not. There's nothing wrong with you. You just know who they're looking for.
Wait, please. All this English you're speaking, you guys. Are you guys understanding? Because I know, like,
see,
the
I mean,
English
okay,
now talk about that.
You talk about babe. You want me to pigeon?
Okay, you know what? How about this? When we take a break, you guys, when we come back, I want to feel that, because I had to change. I had to literally learn the swag and the lingo.
Honestly.
If not, you just be
I think
lost.
it's because I'm here with you, girl. I'm giving you Dallas.
Okay, you know what? Let's not do
what?
Dallas. Let's take a little break. We're gonna be right back after this. When we come back, we're gonna give you guys the real Ninja gone. Okay, don't go nowhere. It's still the Midday Charge, you guys.
Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
You're still tuned into the Sky Radio Midday Charge, you guys, and I still got my sweet MBGN, right? I got it right in the building, man. And this, I told you before I took a break, I told her we're gonna go back to our local Nigeria. So how this whole experience they affect you now, like when you first got into the pageant, because being a beautiful girl like you, men see us. Should I say us?
Okay, yes, girl,
men
you beautiful too.
Men see us.
Nigerian. Okay.
Yeah, men they go see us. When they see us, they won't so did you feel like it was so hard for you to actually try to showcase your talent, actually? Because I know a lot of these things, I'm not saying things are rigged or anything like that, but I know a lot of competition and stuff, a lot of people already have their winner in their head, right? So do you feel like you had to work times 20, because a lot of these girls are not from overseas like you are? So do you feel like you had to work extremely harder than what they could and what they did for you to get to where you're at right now?
Honestly, I think when I first came, I did a photo shoot in Abuja. I was in Abuja for a little bit when I first came. Everybody was asking me, what's your tactic? Who what all of that.
It's like, who knows what happens, right?
Right? I was like, I don't have anything else. So, and I really didn't have any sponsor, any tactic, anything coming in. I had that idea at the back of my head, but honestly, one thing people know about me is that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, irrespective. Everybody can be a naysayer, they can say all those things. So me, I was like, yes, I'll go. If that's how it runs and I don't get sponsor, no problem. I was. At least
I don't do
I don't do exactly. God was faithful, and I didn't have anything, and I still won. So that kind of just debunks a lot of stuff. I can't speak for previous years, but definitely for this year, I don't know anybody for Nigeria. Do you understand?
You don't know anybody.
I'm a Dallas babe, so yeah, but I did work hard. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just idolized by men, because the struggle. But I think I don't even feel like I've even had that much of an issue now. I know they see these people.
I know they see you now.
My levels are
we did level. Yeah, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna listen to that song called Levels by Igbo guys. Flavor. Let's listen to Levels right now. We're gonna be right back after this music. Keep it locked, don't go nowhere.
Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
Welcome back to the Sky Radio Midday Charge. It's still your sexy host EJ Kimura in the building. I still got my girl Oluchi.
Right.
Igbo girls are the finest.
That's it.
Igbo girls really carry last.
Tribes. I love y'all, but honestly, we ain't.
So Oluchi, I know you were actually representing Abuja.
Yes.
For the pageant. So my question, the capital. Yeah. My question to you was, how come you didn't do Imo State or Abia or somewhere in the east where where we know
actually from.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. What made you decide to go?
See, let me tell you the truth. Most of the girls doing pageants are all Igbo. Okay, there are a lot of people this year. There are a lot of people from Anambra, a lot of people from Delta. So when when you come to a pageant like that, not everybody can represent the state that they're from. So they end up assigning us. It's not like we chose it, but God chose this one for me because I actually wanted to be Rivers, because I was born and raised in Port Harcourt, and I just wanted to rep River State.
Port Harcourt babe, she know they carry last.
It's babe, you understand? So I wanted to rep Rivers, but they didn't really let us have a choice. They just kind of assigned states to people. Yeah. So
what is the process like? First of all, if you for the people listening that want to actually follow in your footsteps, what is the actual process? First, do you have to win a certain pageant before you move to the next level or what is give us a mini kind of course a little bit how it works?
So I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran in the pageant industry.
You're not here. I think you just came in and just blast both.
I did pageantry in high school. First one was 2012, second one was 2016, one was 2019, and then this year
2012, 2016, 20. See how many years? A long time. It goes into a lot, to get to where you're at.
Exactly. And the thing is, the more you build on this dream of what you want, you learn more things. Every pageant has taught me something else, that when I came to this one, I kind of had an understanding of how pageants work, which is really important. I mean, I don't feel like everybody has to do pageantry before you come. Like, some people, this was their first pageant and it did really well. But for me, I think it's important that you kind of understand the territory you're entering. Gotcha. Because pageantry is a whole different world. It's not only about fine. Nobody say you just fine.
You have to have sense.
You have to have sense. Sense is actually the most important, and then you have to have a heart. You have to be able to do things for people. It's really a servant position, and I often compare it to like nursing. Nursing is a place of service. In pageantry, you are serving people. Forget all these good and glamour. Not only today, you guys like just kidding.
They don't understand.
They don't understand. But every day, it's giving yourself, and so I think
you have to actually be nice.
Listen,
and I feel like a lot of people fake it.
They fake it. That's why they hard for them now. Everybody's actually faking it, but you actually have to have that passion to give back to people. But of course, the more experience you have. Me, I was very seasoned in the pageant industry. Although I wasn't seasoned in the Nigerian pageant industry, that's a different
ball game. Because in the States, there's rules, there's regulations, different structure.
Here,
exactly. Just as
one major thing is that I had to get a catwalk coach. In America, which I've never walked with in fact, I've never even walked with a coach. But coming to Nigeria, knowing what the playing field was, I had to get a catwalk coach because there's a particular way. And shout out to me there, okay, the catwalk coach. Period. Okay, but there's a certain way they walk, there's a certain way they appear, and you kind of have to have that countenance, because if you're going to they say if you're in Rome, behave like the Romans. You understand? So you actually have to embody that way so that they don't see you as a foreigner, because sometimes that can be of less benefit to you.
We have some more gist though, because I know a lot of people are jealous in you, but we're gonna take a little break, you guys. We're gonna be right back after the people locked and going away. Still to meet their charge. Yes.
Go. Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
I hope you guys are still tuned in. www.thescarradio.com. You guys are missing out on all this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I know all about young girls out there is looking up to Miss Oluchi, and I know you guys are pretty much like, wow, she's beautiful, but she gets sense. So she don't go to school for a long time. She's been in the business for so long, you guys, and it's something that I applaud her for, that she's still believing in herself. So also, I want to talk about your what your plan is to do with this platform that you have, advocacy and all that. What do you think that you feel like is the most important thing that you feel like once you leave this platform that you've achieved? Do you get?
So I feel like that's a really good question, because for me it's about impact. I turned 25 this year, and honestly I just looked at my life and I was like, I've gotten all these accolades. I've been a nurse for 4 years. I've worked in been in the nursing space, but the impact I'm looking for is I want people to really remember me for what I've done. So again, like I said, my major motivation is my dad, and he passed away from leukemia, which is a blood cancer. So now I'm currently working with the Children Living with Cancer Foundation, and we're just trying to cater funds, support them and their families through this time, because a lot of people don't even know, even in this Nigeria, these people I'm talking about, they're actually in Nigeria, and 80% of the children with cancer in Nigeria are likely to die. Only 10% in developed countries like America and stuff. So it's just there's so much to be done, so much work to be done, but definitely going to be a healthcare advocate through it all. I mean, that's something that's really close to my heart, with nursing and all. So that's kind of the plan. I see myself doing a lot of philanthropy work, but just a primary focus with people living with cancer, mostly children.
Wow, I salute you, Oluchi. I mean, and I feel like there's a lot of people that come into the country and want to make a change, and for some reason they get sidetracked and they get discouraged by the system that's been placed on it. And you know what I feel like is gonna help you a lot, because you grew up over there. You know the struggle. We work. People don't understand. We work we work hard. We can have regular job 9 to 5. Being a nurse is 12-hour shifts.
12-hour shifts.
You guys don't understand. It's really,
especially
really hard.
COVID too, girl. I worked throughout COVID. Okay, in the heat of it.
So let me ask you, what this? I saw your cow side though, so I want to gist about that really quick.
Okay.
So when you win this pageant, what is the biggest prize that you get? Money and car and all that. Let them know.
So the biggest prize would have to be the car, because that car, it's a little bit pricey.
It's flashy. It's very flashy.
It's actually very nice, and it's brand new too. So tear up by. I was removing the rubber myself.
See you. Thank you for a ride though.
So for the winner this year, because every year is a little bit different. So this year was the car from Geely and Meccano. It's an M Grand 7, and then 2 million naira. Ooh. Thank God.
Look at 2 million. Oluchi. You haven't taken me to lunch.
Hey. But and then the first runner and second runner also get money too, 1 million and 500. So there's money to be made.
Wow. So there's a lot of sponsors that go into this.
There is, and I think what the prizes end up being on different different years is very dependent on the kind of sponsors we have. So the more likely people are to sponsor this event, the more like prizes and bigger things that you can get. So,
okay, that sounds very, very good. You guys, we're gonna take a little music break. We're gonna be right back after this. Keep locked. Don't go anywhere. It's still the Midday Charge. Let's
go. Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
Welcome back to the Scar Radio Midday Charge. It's still your sexy host EJ Kimura in the building with my girl Oluchi.
That is right.
You guys, Oluchi won Miss Most Beautiful Girl Nigeria, and she's actually going for the next step, the next gong, which is Most Beautiful
Miss World.
Miss World,
girl.
Excuse me, Miss World. She already won it in my eyes already, but you know, see how she didn't stop there. She's going taking it to the next level. Yes. That's what we all have to do in life, you guys. We always have to elevate ourselves. When you go, like, you cannot just be okay with mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep pushing till you get to that very top. You know what I'm saying? So tell us what you feel like you need to prepare yourself for this, because this is Miss World. This is people from all over the world. This ain't just
100 and something countries.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you feel like? Do you think you're ready for it? First of all, and second of all, do you think that is certain things that you feel like you're gonna bring into this space? Yeah.
I feel like, okay, so as far as readiness, as a human being, you can never be ready for anything, but I'm a huge person of faith, and you know, I've been praying about it with God. I'm ready with God, because this crown is not just for me. The work I'm going to do is the kingdom work and do more philanthropic work. So I feel like God, listen, girl,
I love that, Oluchi. Let's take a little moment of silence. Okay.
So it's inside. So, you know, with God, I really do feel like, you know, I'm able and very capable of getting it. So that's why I'm keeping my mind like fixed on and focused on. But you know, it hasn't been easy. There is a lot of work that goes into preparing for an international pageant.
Where's it going to be at?
It's going to be in Puerto Rico,
baby.
December 16th. And the good thing is I've been to Puerto Rico before, so I've blessed the land before, you understand?
So that's another advantage you have. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Yeah.
It's been, but you know, with preparing for international pageants, also with the time frame that I have, I only had like 2 months. It was not easy, but we thank God for, you know, the sponsors that we got, like as far as like clothing and people reaching out to help. That was very, very helpful. Definitely. Took a lot of stress off me, but I'm still stressed. Okay, I'm still stressed. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy, but you know, you keep your eyes fixed on the goal. You know what I'm saying? When you know you're reaching out for something, and this is a chance to represent my entire country. Like, not everybody gets that chance, you know. So when you remember things like that, you give your best and you keep pushing. Think about my dad. Think about God. It's not gonna be easy, but that crown, by the grace of God, we're bringing it.
I love it. You guys want to take a break? When we come back, we're going to play a little game before Madame leaves. I'm calling you Madame now, yes, you see? Levels don't change. So we're going to take a break, y'all. We're going to be right back after this. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Still the Midday Charge. Yeah.
Let's go. Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarradio.com.
Welcome back to the Scar Radio Midday Charge. It's still your sexy EJ Kimura in the building with my girl, Oluchi.
That's right, girl.
Oluchi, I know some people might not think that you deserve you winning this platform, and I want you to just keep your head up. This is the only advice I can give you from my own, because you know, I've been here, I've moved here. It's hard, it's tough, you know, you have to make friends, but the right ones. And I just want you to keep your head up and never allow anybody to tell you can't do what you can do. You get what I'm saying? And never allow anybody's opinion of you to ever make you overthink something and think down on yourself, because girl, you are bad. Okay. Shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, we're gonna play a little game right now. It's gonna be called concentration. So pretty much, I'm gonna say, Oluchi, concentration. You be like concentration.
Okay.
Then I'll be like, I'll give you a topic, and then I go, you go, I go, you go. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Okay, so the category is previous beauty queens.
Girl.
You ready for that?
Girl, I'm ready.
Are you sure? Okay, I go first. Agbani.
Ugochi.
Bianca.
Yakachi.
Say Anna.
Okay.
Anna.
Anita.
Uno.
Oluchi.
Oluchi.
Don't forget me, baby.
Oluchi, the one and only Oluchi. My bad, girl. I should have been said your name, girl. Yeah. Anyway, girl. So I've learned a lot. Actually, I never really knew a lot that went into being a beauty queen. Like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. I know you have to be a certain size, right? You have to have a certain look. You have to have a certain type of sense. And
there's more inclusivity, but for the most part.
For the most part, you have to be overall one thing. And I like the answer you gave me, saying that being on this platform has to do with you actually having a caring heart and wanting to help. Absolutely. Not just to have that label. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So can you let them know what we should be expecting of you, and what you feel like you want to do more for us, and you know, and what we're going to be seeing from you, like in the next 2 years? What do you see yourself at? What do you see you've gone towards?
So biggest thing, I feel like, my whole life, I feel like my purpose involves spreading love and inspiring people. I want my journey to inspire as many people as I can, not just to just do pageantry, but to give back, to be just more humanitarian and caring to society, because for us to really show love, we have to give. And so give your time, your efforts, and that's kind of what I want people to remember me for. But in the next 2 years, I want to be doing something that is very aligned with humanitarian work and philanthropy, obviously pushing my advocacy, working on the foundation. I have a foundation memorial of my dad that I'm working on registering, and so I want to do a lot of it. Right now we're thinking about Ikemba Memorial or Ike Chukwu Memorial. It's actually named after him, but Ojuku's name was also Ikemba. Okay. So we have to tread lightly depending on how we name it, but hopefully that information will come to you guys soon. So that's just kind of the plan for me, doing a lot of philanthropic work. I do see myself going back to nursing, but beyond that, I actually want to start medical school.
What else can you do?
Medical school, girl. It's still in the works, girl. Listen, this girl is a very ambitious girl, and I believe that anything that I set my mind to, I will accomplish and achieve. Being a doctor for me is beyond just the label. Gotcha. I get to give back and help these same people that I'm trying to cater for, support. So
all this whole time, you haven't said anything about money. I mean, we need money, right?
Yeah, don't worry. That I see. One thing you don't have to worry about.
All this stuff is expensive.
Well, you don't have to worry. Well, money go come. Money is in abundance.
I love that, you guys. I love that.
Tap in. I'm tapping it up. Tap into your money. But honestly, if you don't work, I feel like you focus your minds on the right things, everything else, like God said, put him first, everything will be added onto you. So that's literally how I live my life. I put the most important things first, put God, love, showing people, respect and care. And just somehow my account just be jolly.
Look at me, I'm just jealous. My eye full of jealousy.
It's okay. You're wearing glasses. Nobody gotta see.
Oh my God, Oluchi, I've had so much fun with you in the studio. You guys, I haven't seen Oluchi in quite a long time,
5
right?
years, girl.
And I'm telling you guys, you could feel the spirit, you could feel the positivity from her. I came in here very angry into the studio, ready to flex.
That's what love does.
But the love from her is just jumping onto me, and I'm just happy now.
Oluchi, I had such a great time. Good. Oh my God.
So tell them where they can find you. What's your Instagram? What's your YouTube? So we can go look out for it.
I'm gonna let you know that my handle. So my Instagram handle is _Oluchi. We just keep it short and simple because there's only one Oluchi. I'm just kidding.
Girl, talk
but no, let me talk it. So yeah, _Oluchi. I keep it really short and simple. Twitter _Oluchi. And then you can find me on YouTube, Oluchi. Is there any other platform?
I meant to say something. Oluchi is actually.
And then one more thing. Oh wait, this is really important. Sorry, girl. For Miss World, if you always want to vote for me, remember there's Mobstar. It's MOBSTAR, the app, and it's also _Oluchi. And you guys just like my post. Every like is a vote. You guys, we're trying to bring this crown home. Let's show them what Nigeria.
You have 1,000 votes for me already.
Let's bring this crown home, okay? Because we want Nigerians. We want to see that Nigerians support each other, and you guys just push me forward. So don't forget that too. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys know Oluchi also. She does makeup. She does. I mean, you're so talented all around. People need to understand that. It's just not just.
No. I'm multifaceted.
I love it.
A whole babe. Full option, babe.
You guys, I love you guys so much. We had so much fun on the show, you guys. Until next time, make sure you guys keep practicing safe distancing. Make sure you guys stay wearing your face masks. Coronavirus is real. Please
use hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer, right?
It's real.
So y'all already know what it is.
Get
until
your
next
vaccinations if you choose so.
Oh,
but
until next
talk
time.
about that.
Until next time, you guys. I love you so much. Bye.
Let's go. Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at